Good morning, YouTube. Today we are going to talk about a little different topic than usual. Basically, this is like me coming out for like the 1000th time. And basically just announce to y'all that I am no longer going by the name Rachel, which in all my previous videos, that is the name that I introduce myself as. But instead, I'm going by the name Chase. The name Chase is my new name, and it is a name that my partner and my friends and hopefully someday my family will call me. And now that I'm making this like public announcement about it, there can no longer be that awkward, I didn't know that you go by that name, like where is this coming from situation. Just to be clear though, me talking about me changing my name to Chase in this video is not for me to get validation, because whether there is validation there or not does not change the fact that this is now my name. Carrying on forward with that, this video is also not supposed to be a way to gain acceptance from people, be more sure about changing my name, or a way of like testing the name, because I've already done all of that and now I'm just opening up this thing to everyone else in the world because I'm no longer in that questioning phase. I like the name, it fits me so much better, and I don't think I really need to justify that to people. So yeah, I've been going by the name Chase for probably a few weeks now. I'm not really sure when I started talking about it, but internally it's been something that has been going on for a long time. Maybe not so much attached to the name, but like this tweaking of my gender representation has been going on for a while. What is gender? I have no idea. My gender specifically, no idea. I've found in the years that I've been alive, which just marked 22 recently, that, you know, growing up, I was always like Rachel, the little girl who, was just a little interesting to say the least. I wasn't always the person who liked to wear dresses all the time or skirts, and I mean, in my younger days I was like boy crazy, as they call it when you're a kid, but growing up I started to realize that yeah, I am not your stereotypical like girl who likes men or whatever. There was that 8th grade freshman year when I was like, holy crap, I'm pretty sure I'm gay, but at the time I didn't even know what the word gay meant. Mind you, this was like in 2011, which is way too late in life to be realizing what like being gay was. Sadly, society had not caught up yet. Still hasn't, but we'll get to that in some video. Not this one. Freshman year, I was like, yep, I'm really gay. Like really, really gay. And then I moved to Indiana and there was like this whole repression period. But yeah, sophomore year of high school, very difficult time, a lot of repressed thoughts. Yes. Junior year, started really liking this girl and was very conflicted of that. Also, my family came out to my family. Not the best experience in my life, but it happened. It went down. They know. Senior year, really interested in this girl. Feeling really weird about the fact that I am also a girl. And into college is when the phase came about. Yeah, my freshman year of college, I was dating someone who was like very heavily feminine in like appearance ways, like the makeup, the hair, but like sort of like just very masculine in our relationship. And I remember being very weird about that. Like I always wanted to like dress more masculine, and I wanted her to be like my girlfriend, like my, you know, sort of thing. But there was just not that dynamic there at all. and then the first haircut came, which I think is like every like possible genderqueer person's first step in action. I went from like wearing dresses and makeup every single day to like none at all. Super masculine haircut. Like the first one was really feminine, but like after that I was a goner. There was no more femininity in that thing. And it just seemed like every year I was like moving more towards gender neutral, more towards androgyny, and it just kind of led into this snowball effect all the way up until this previous year when I met my partner who is transmasculine. I started to realize that, yeah, being a girl is just not like what I identify with fully. Does that mean that I'm like a dude? Definitely not. Does that mean I'm trans? Possibly, not really sure. Does that mean I don't like identify with anything that girls identify with? No. I identify with a lot of things that girls identify with, just not all of them, and I don't think enough to qualify as a girl. So Chase, what do you mean you don't identify with everything about being a girl? Weren't you born a girl, and aren't you still a girl, and don't you sound like a girl and look like a girl? The answer to all of that is no. Yes, I am still biologically a girl. Am I gonna change that? No. I still have a girl's voice. Am I gonna change that? No. Do I dress like a girl? I like my pants tight. I like more masculine shirts. I still wear women's shoes, and I don't wear makeup, and my hair is growing out on top, and I'm cutting down the sides again, and does that qualify me as being a girl? Probably. To some society, definitely. But am I one? No. I think the main goal of this conversation is the fact that because I have changed my name to Chase, and because I am now going by they, them pronouns, weasel that in there, that doesn't mean that I am now suddenly like a dude or like a trans man, because I don't identify with either of those things. And I know that a lot of people are like going to be confused, specifically people who don't also identify as some form of genderqueer or like queer in general, are gonna be confused about what the heck does that even mean. So you're like not a girl, but you're not a boy, and like what the heck is that? And you know, the only thing that I know about my gender, like for sure, is that I have no idea what it even is. I feel like I could identify as non-binary, but I guess I don't know what it is about that label that makes me feel a little unsure. I think maybe because I don't identify with a ton of like very masculine things, I just want to look more masculine, but I don't like want to be perceived as a dude. I just want people to guess like, or have no idea basically what my gender is, which makes me wonder if maybe like a gender like fits what I feel more. And so yeah, so far right now the only thing that I'm labeling myself as is androgynous, because it seems to be the only one that actually makes me feel good about myself, which is kind of the whole point of all of this in the first place. I'm not like changing my name because I want to be a guy. I'm not changing my name because of like some anger I have at family members or past trauma that I'm trying to get rid of by then removing the name that was used in that trauma. I'm changing my name because it makes me feel better about myself. It makes me feel better when my students call me like Chase, or you know, I wish they would call me Mix Marks, but I don't really have the freedom right now to be like, don't call me Miss. So we're working on that slowly. It takes time. So yeah, like this whole name thing, some people might see it as like me being extreme. Some people might see it as a waste of time. At the end of the day, they can think whatever they want about it, because it doesn't change the fact that I'm not going by Rachel anymore. Doesn't change the fact that I'm going by Chase now, because I'm still gonna go by that, whether people think it's stupid or good or dramatic, who knows what. And like I said in the beginning, me changing my name has nothing to do with you. You being those people who don't really agree with it, or you being people in general, because it really has everything to do with me. I think it is perfectly okay that I do not know what I would label my gender. So what I'd like to finish on with this is the fact that gender is a very fluid thing, and it will probably change. My name is, on the other hand, a very solid thing. Like, I chose this name because I liked how it could be a girl's name or a boy's name. A lot of people have a hard time remembering that like names also don't have gender, and a lot of people are like, oh, but that's a boy's name. And you know what? I'm sorry for them, because they have such a hard time understanding that like names, colors, clothing, etc. actually do not have gender. And also that gender and biology are two separate things, and gender and sexuality are also very different things. But before I go on to a ton of different rants about those things, I just want to end with this. Hello, my name is Chase Marks, and this is my YouTube channel. Welcome.